Hello friends, OSRS Noob here with yet another episode of my Titanic in Minecraft progress series. Coming to you here from the A-deck promenade on the starboard side of the ship. I've managed to get through episode 78 of Normandy Junction's Build the Olympic / Titanic tutorial, and I've made some other minor changes throughout the ship. I'll show you as we go along. But first, want to just say thank you to all my subscribers and supporters of my channel. This is great. A special thank you to all my new subscribers who have joined recently. I've hit the 220 mark. For me, that feels great. Thank you very much for all your support. So with that out of the way, I've got a lot to go over this video, so it might be a little bit longer than normal. Most of the work we've done here this past couple of weeks has been on the A deck. I've actually managed to find all of the add-ons that Normandy's been using up until this point, including the furniture pack, which was very difficult considering there are so many add-ons out there called furniture add-on. But I managed to finally find it, and I will provide a link in the description of all the add-ons being used up until this point if you want to use them. Just bear in mind that they are not free. You do have to pay for them, so if you're a youngster, a child, make sure you get your parents' permission before you go and spend their money. I'm sure they would appreciate that. But so let's get started. One thing you may notice here from the last video, I've updated the support beams and pillars around here. The other ones were okay, but I really didn't care for them that much. But since I finally got that furniture pack, I was able to put these on. These are kind of nice. I've also changed all the railings along the outside of the ship, which if we end up in that area, I'll show you those as well. So for starters, here we are on the A-deck promenade on the starboard side of the ship. All right, and we've added some extra rooms. Like I said, been doing a lot of work on the A-deck here, so we can go and check those out. You may also notice that I have updated the doors and the door frames. I found some nice pillars that I can use for door frames around the doors, rather than just the quartz pillar. There's in the, I believe it's the furniture, could even be the more blocks add-on. They have these pillar beams. There's like a bottom, there's a middle, and there's a top. I think those look a little nicer for around door frames. And I do the, regular quartz pillars around the top. I think it just makes it look like a little nicer of a door frame. But I've also been working on updating all my doors, and I'll tell you why. So I was on Normandy's channel, or Normandy's Realm, a little while back. I wanted to take a look at something during one of the videos I was going through. I wanted to see how he took care of something. So I was going down one of the hallways. I think it was on B deck, because it's a hallway that we haven't done yet. I didn't recognize it. But at the end there was a door, and I was like, oh well, I'll just try and peek through the windows to see what's on the other side. And I'm flying down the hallway, and I come up to the door, and I figured I'd just stop so I can look at the windows automatically, and nope. Before I knew it, I was in the next room. I'm very confused. I went back and forth a couple times, and I'm like, yep, I actually went through the door. Turns out he was using fake blocks for the doors. Fake oak wood and whatnot, and that allows you just to kind of pass right through the door. I was utterly, well, the windows aren't fake, but I was highly impressed. So and turns out he even commented on one of my videos a couple months back, saying that fake wood or fake blocks would be a lot easier. At the time, I had no idea what he was talking about, but now I do. So I have been replacing all of my doors with these fake oak wood, or this here is fake brown terracotta, and it makes my life a lot easier. I can just zoom in and out. I don't have to worry about trying to get down into a door frame or leaving blocks undone. Makes it a lot easier. But anyway, so you'll be noticing I'll be flying through a bunch of doors, all the ones that I've done so far. But anyway, moving on. So one of the things we've done here, we've added a cloakroom on the side here. I guess this is where they would store their jackets or whatnot. I don't know. Coming down this side, we have the lounge and deck pantry. It's a nice little lounge. Goes down to B deck and comes out. So I haven't done this door yet. I can tell because I have my little other door still in here. But this one, which comes out to the A deck promenade on the other side, has been done. So I'm still working on it, getting these doors updated. But then we come into here, and we got this nice hallway, which leads to the first class smoking room, I think, which we haven't done yet. So come back down the hallway, which is kind of a long one. On the side here, we have a bath, and this is one of the cabins. And then we have another entranceway to the promenade. But here we have the Aft Grand Staircase. Aft Grand Staircase goes all the way down to C deck. Yeah, down to C deck. So with the dome, I think this came out pretty nice. Come on down here to B deck. Take a look around. Which we've done some work down here too. I'll show you in a minute. And then down to C deck. Which looks the same. But yeah. Here's the Aft Grand Staircase. On this side we have another cabin and another bathroom. I believe one of these cabins, the famous Thomas Andrew stayed in. So again, back out here to the promenade. Got all the windows put in. All right. So then this is another lounge, smoking room, something. I'm not sure what. Then we come back here and we have ourselves the Palm Court and Veranda Café, I think, on either side. All complete. I even updated these windows from what I had before, and our sliding doors. I love these archways that are included in the pack. Again, I made this door so I can just zip through, and we come around. I think I showed you this before. Here is another door that I updated with the door frame and the fake blocks. So all my outside doors now look like this. I think they came out really nice. On this side, I left this sliding door open. And this is the other side of the Palm Court Veranda Cafe. All right, there's two, and this one had a revolving door, which I have yet to update. So getting there a little bit at a time, and then we're back out into whatever this room is. So this is all the work done on A deck currently. Took quite a while to get all that done. Take a cruise down the side. But these came out really good. I think next we're going to go down to B deck. We've done, I kind of messed these up. Here, it'll fix that real quick. They're a quartz pillar middle. So we'll get rid of these and put the middles in instead. There. That's better. All right. Let's head on down to B deck. We've done a lot of work down there as well. We've added, we'll come out through the, so B deck on the Olympic and the Titanic are actually kind of different. On the Titanic, where the Olympic, this is all open promenade. On the Titanic, there's actually a wall that's supposed to go around here, which is why I've left it the way it is. And this whole section here, I believe, is the Parisian Café. All right. On the Olympic, this wasn't there. This was just an open promenade. As well as on this side, in the Titanic, this is all one open room, however far it goes. But this is, I forget what room this really is. But the wall for Titanic, again, ends around this frame here. Whereas on the Olympic, it goes all the way down like that one does. So I was following along on his plans when he was doing the windows and doors, just to make sure that the windows and doors matched up. So they're all done. There's quite a few of them for down here. All right, we'll go back out. Quite a few windows and doors down this whole length of the B deck. And we come back out and around, and we got the, I believe this is the second class entrance. There's nothing in here yet, it's just an empty room, but with the doors. All right. So a lot of windows and frames around the whole substructure. Added a couple benches. I even changed my doors down there on the well deck. All right, so there's the B deck section done. Now we've also done, I'll show you a couple things I've done up here. So again, I've changed all my doors, and here's where some of the railings, I changed the railings. I used these scaffolds as railings instead of the fences that we used previously. A couple of other things I've done. If we could just get down there, you can see I've again updated all my doors. I believe the boat deck and A deck, I believe I've finished already with all my updates. But I've also changed all the windows out here. Like I said, I like these frames, so I made them nice curved windows all the way around the grand staircase. See that? Updated the pillars. Yep. All right, so let's head on down to D deck. So here, let's see, it says A, B, C, D. Oh, look at that, beautiful. This room here, this is the first class reception area, which leads right into the first class dining room. The first class reception area, what would happen is, a lot of times, this is the doors where they would embark on the ship, up port. They come in here, it'd be like a little lobby. They could go through this archway or those double doors into the reception area, where they could go upstairs to their cabins, or mingle around down here, go up the grand staircase or whatnot, whichever way they felt like going. Down this hallway, which we don't have yet, would be more cabins heading towards the bow. So, yep, this is the first class reception room. Lots of tables and chairs and seating for everybody to kind of just hang around. Maybe they're here waiting for the dining hall to open up to go in. And then, again, I made a few changes in the dining room as well. Because the two rooms are kind of similar in design as far as the walls and the pillars, I kind of made the dining room match that. Took all the smooth stone quartz and replaced them with regular quartz blocks. Just made the whole room kind of match, the two rooms match each other a little bit better. So yeah. So that was all my progress for this last couple of weeks. Working on episode 79 right now, which is up in the forecastle. but I'll show you that next time when I finish it. I'm almost done, I believe. But so there's our progress for this week. There you have it. We'll end the video up here on this is A deck. A nice little shot of the grand staircase. How's that? So there we go. So that's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by, checking everything out. If you want to build this ship, go ahead on over to Normandie Junction's channel. The link is in the description. Give him a shout out. Tell him I say hi. And hope he feels better. I know he's been heard he's been down in the dumps, feeling kind of ill last few days or so. So give him a shout out and wish him well. But for now, that's it for me. If you like what you saw, give the channel a like, or give the video a like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along with me. But for now, I'm going to head off, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.